Hi crafty friends, it's Sylvia. How's everyone doing tonight? Okay, so we're gonna continue. We're gonna do a whip and chat, which means work in progress, and I chat. And so get comfortable, guys. Kick off your shoes and just get comfortable. Or you can diamond paint along with me. Okay, so this one is Talisman. I actually got this binder and I decorated it. So I figure I put all the paintings that I will do in 2023. Girls just want to have fun. And this is the one that I'm working on, Talisman by Anne Julie Aubrey. I started on December 22nd, and my goal is to finish by the end of the month. And this is a diamond shape, is round. It's a 20 inches by 26 inches, 51 centimeters by 66 centimeters. All right. Okay. So let's put that aside. All right. So what do we have here? It's from Diamond Art Club. This is a Muni made cover minder, which I love, love, love. These are Bella Art de Nicole trays. This is a, oh gosh, it's a trash cover minder. So far, that's my trash from this painting. And this is from Shine Shop Designs. This is where I keep my wax. And this is a stash tin by Stash Junkie. I'm also using a pretty placer for the ABs. Okay, it's a pretty placer crayon. It's basically just wax, and you can sharpen them. I'm also using AB from DP with sparklers from Tmall. Okay, so she sells sparklers, regular drills, crystals, all kinds of drills, wonderful drills, and she's a wonderful lady. Okay, and I'm using an Amazon pen, which I love. Okay, that was my phone, sorry about that. And I also use this as a pick-me-up. It helps to pick up your, but I really love this side. And my friend told me that I didn't even realize that you could actually remove this, so yeah. And of course the tweezers, just in case you have to move one of the drills. Okay, and believe it or not, guys, I'm almost finished. I believe I have, well, let's see, tomorrow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days before the end of the month. And I only have 1 and I guess a quarter, 1 1/4 left. Can you believe that, guys? Yeah, I'm telling you, this is gonna be my goal this year, is to try to finish big diamond painting or a medium size and a small one for each month. That's my goal. And I think it also motivated me to do this, just doing it with a couple of my friends. Becky is doing Talisman also, and 2 other friends of mine are also working on this, and it's just wonderful because we call each other and we're like, oh, how many do you have left? And it's just fun, you know. Okay, and of course, let's not forget, I love, love, love my release paper. They're decorative release papers, and these are from Crafts with Crashly. All right. So let's see. I've been working with 11, which is 738, and I believe this is it. I think I already have some wax in there, and some. I actually mix. I take wax and I mix it with the mini glue dots, which is this one here. The micro, not mini, micro. Okay, what else? I think that's about it. Oh, of course, let's not forget the drills. This is from Elizabeth Ward. I love him, and I put him here, and this is a small easel. I believe I got this on Amazon or Hobby Lobby or Joann's. Oh my God, it's one of those. Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Okay. All right, let's see. So let me tell you a little bit what's going on. So, oh, and I'm also working with this 141. This is also an AB. This one is actually the 3865 AB is considered winter white, and this one is a 140 AB. I believe it's from DAC, and it's called Snow White. All right, and like I said, well, my goal, I've been working this one for 2 events. I've been working this one for the DP, hashtag blinging in the new year, because I'm blinging this one out. And also hashtag Year of the Whips 2023. Okay, and what else? And then for the month of February, which is around the corner, and is a very special month because it's also my daughter's birthday. For that, of course, it's Valentine's Day. So I'm also going to do, and also it's Black History Month. So I'm going to be joining the event. It's hashtag, and I'll put all the information on the description box. It's hashtag DP for Black History Month, and that's by Blunts and Gems. Her name is Samantha, and she also has a YouTube, and it's called Blunts and Gems. Okay, and for that one, I am going to be working with Lady Creole from Diamond Art Club. So if you have Lady Creole, you can join me. My friend is also going to work on that. So Becky, did you hear that? If you have Lady Creole. And I may also work on a Valentine one. I'm not sure yet. So that's a possibility. We'll see. All right, so we have already, let's start here. And what else? Well, let me tell you, I have a splitting sinus headache. I get these all the time. But life must go on, guys, right? I'll have to take a Tylenol later, much later. But anyway, so let me tell you what's going on. My sister has, she adopted a dog during COVID, and her name is Sophie. And then, after the 2 years, everyone being home, she had to go back to work. Her husband had to go back to work, and my niece had to go back to school. So she felt that poor Sophie was all alone. And Sophie, by the way, is an older dog, small dog, like a medium-sized dog. She was used for breeding. She just wants to be, she's very cool. She's a very good dog, very quiet, and very calm. So my sister decides, hey, why don't we adopt another dog? And they do. They adopt Bluebell. Now, Bluebell is younger, and Bluebell, unfortunately, was, her mother had too many puppies, and so she sort of neglected Bluebell. And then, of course, the breeder, or whoever had her, decided to separate her from her mom. And, of course, so basically, Bluebell is very, 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 is always looking for, she likes to lick you. She's always wants attention, and she gets a little jealous if you give any attention to Sophie. But anyway, so they were getting along, and but lately they've been fighting. And then the other day they had a really bad fight where I guess Sophie couldn't take it anymore because Bluebell doesn't leave her alone. So I did tell my sister, you need to separate them. Do not leave them alone when everyone leaves the house, because they're going to get hurt. There was blood and everything. My sister had to actually take the Sophie to the vet. And so anyway, so she took our advice, and she basically got a trainer. And they saw the trainer this Saturday. But I haven't spoken to my sister because every time I call her, she's busy at work, and she gets home late, and she's just tired. So I'll probably talk to her this weekend and find out what the trainer told her, because I am very curious. And she of course started to cry, my sister, because my niece and her husband, they basically chose the side of Bluebell, because Bluebell loves my niece and Sophie loves my sister. So of course my sister got upset, she started to cry. And I said, listen, calm down, because you're not going to get rid of Sophie and you're not going to get rid of Bluebell. Just get a trainer and everything's going to be fine. And I said, and make sure that when the trainer comes to your house, it's not just you listening to the trainer. You guys are a family, and the three of you have to sit together and listen to the trainer, and then just follow, the instructions. So I'm curious, and I will definitely let you guys know what happened with them, because they're really beautiful, two beautiful dogs, and they are rescue dogs, so you'd never want to give them back. So anyway, and they're family, Okay, and then the other thing, well, I think it was Wednesday, my daughter, no, what's today, guys? No, it was last week. My daughter had off, and so we went out for lunch. We did a little shopping, and then she said, Mom, I have to stop at the pet store, because she needed to get, my daughter, guys, loves animals. So she needed to get some worms for her for her froggy. She just bought this the cutest little frog, guys. It's like blue, green, turquoise color, just tiny. Doesn't grow very much, but she needs to get worms. And the thing is that she got the worms before she stopped by, and she said, but you know what? The worms look like they're not moving. I think they're dead. So she said, well, let's go back to the store. So let them know that, they need to be alive. And so let's go back and get some new worms. But by the time we went back and everything, the worms, so we tell the person at the pet store, and he opens it, he goes, they're alive, they're moving. So basically what happened was, because when you buy them, they're in the freezer or the refrigerator, they're cold. So they sort of have to thaw a little bit. And when they thaw a little bit, that's sort of, they come back to life. Yeah, worms. So yeah. So, and of course, you know what's great about going with her to the pet store is that you guys have to see how it's like. I just love her. She gets so excited, and she basically we walked all over the store, and there were parrots, chameleons, all kinds of lizards, bearded dragons, geckos, scorpions, spiders, tarantulas. I'm trying to think what else. God, there was these big lizards. I forgot what she called them. But anyway, she basically we walked all over the store, and she described every animal for me. She told me, facts about each animal, and it's just wonderful just to see how happy she gets, So I always have a wonderful time with my daughter. And then, unfortunately, she started getting sick this Saturday. So she had off Sunday, but then she was supposed to go to work Monday and Tuesday, but she got so sick that she said, Mommy, I feel horrible. I said, well, don't go to work. You can't. She couldn't breathe. So she finally went to the doctor on Tuesday. And my daughter, guys, she's very responsible. Doesn't even take vacation, which I keep telling her, you need to take vacation. But she is just very dedicated, and she never misses work. But I say, stop. She feels like, oh, I feel bad because, when I'm out, then they have to work hard. I said, it's okay. How about when they're out and it's okay. I said, you have to take care of yourself. Or if you don't take care of yourself, you're not going to be able to function. But anyway, so Tuesday, she went to the doctor, and they basically told her, they checked her for COVID. It was negative. They checked her for strep throat. It was negative. The flu, negative. She basically has a very, very bad sinus infection. So, so the doctor gives her a shot, and then he says that he's going to give her also antibiotics. Well, my daughter waits and waits for the antibiotics and nothing. And then she calls, I think, the pharmacy, and they told her, oh, there was nothing sent. No antibiotics were sent. Okay, wait, let me go plus, I believe it's 33. And so the next day, she calls them, and she says, hey, I am feeling horrible. I can't breathe. I can't sleep. And I missed work. And so then basically they finally did prescribe her the antibiotics. So she started the antibiotics today. So unfortunately, she won't be able to go to work. But I love taking care of my baby girl. So she called me. Oh, we spoke last night. She was miserable last night. She couldn't sleep. She couldn't breathe. So I told her, you know what? Tomorrow, we're going to go get those antibiotics, which was today in the morning. So I did. I went super early. I picked her up around 8:30 this morning. We picked up the antibiotics. We ran errands. I went to the supermarket. I got her some honey. I got her manuka. I think it's called manuka honey. I got her some tea, ginger tea, some lemons. I got her Vicks vapor rub, Mucinex. Oh gosh, what am I doing? Did I do the right one there, guys? See what happens? I'm doing a plus. So anyway, so she came over, and well, she did come over. I was driving, and so she says, no, Mommy, I want to come over. I was like, perfect. I will take care of you today. Daddy and I will take care of you. And that's what we did. So I made her some soup. We made her some tea, rubbed some honey on her chest, and we added a little bit of Vicks Vapor Rub, like underneath her nostrils to help her breathe. And thank God that she was able to take a nap. She actually she was able to sleep for like 2 hours. And then she had dinner, and I drove her home. And tomorrow I told her, do not go to work. You started your antibiotics. You're not 100%. So tomorrow, if you like, I will pick you up again and I will take care of you. And I love it. And you know what? So she's such a good girl. She basically says, Mom, thank you and for taking care of me. I'm like, you don't have to thank me. I'm your mother. I love doing this. I love taking care of my girl. It doesn't matter how old they are, guys. They're still your children and we love them. So, and we love doing that. I know I do anyway. Okay, so what else? Let's see. I wrote a couple of little notes. Okay, I think we're going to do it's already 16 minutes. I don't understand how this goes so fast. So I actually looked up for happy mail, happy news. Okay, so let's see. Let's bring this over here, see if I can. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here we go again. My brother calls my mom every night, guys. So and he calls her around this time, and of course that's my brother. Okay, so the happy news today. It's about a little boy who's 11 years old, and his name was, I'm sure I'm not going to pronounce it correctly, McKee Sheffield. So he's 11 years old, and he has a big role, and his role is to basically, his mom's getting married, and his role is basically to walk her down the aisle with his grandma. Okay, but before the ceremony kicks off, and basically I think this is in Florida, the mom realizes that she doesn't have enough time to see her son in his little suit, and she wanted to show him what she looked like in her beautiful wedding dress. But she tells the makeup artist and the hairstylist, and they say, don't worry about it, we have time, we'll make time. Okay, and the mother, by the way, her name is Jean. And fortunately, the little boy McKee was nearby when and with Jean's hairstylist filming, he entered his mom's bridal suite. So he went to see his mom, and the mom says, oh, you look so handsome, right, in his little suit. And by the way, this news has gone viral. And the little boy says, wow, Mom, you look so pretty. And the mom says to him, are you ready to walk me down the aisle? Do you think you can do it? The mom says. And she says, are you going to cry? Because I guess his eyes got a little watery. And the little boy, of course, this plus here, he nods his head, and he is quickly overcome with emotion and begins to cry. Oh my gosh. And she says to her son, I love you. And of course, her son walks over to give her a hug. And she says to him, are they happy tears? And he says, yes, Mom, I'm so happy for you. Just adorable, guys. And of course, the mom, she's being interviewed, of course, by, I believe it's today.com, Today, the Today Show. And she says that her son doesn't like to cry in public. But he was so overcome because he had never seen his mom look so beautiful, so glamorous until that day. She basically looked like a princess. So when the cameras were turned off, as she said, I wiped his tears and I reminded him how to hold his arm when he walked me down the aisle, she said, and he was proud to do it. My God, this is such an adorable story, guys. And McKee held it together until the wedding march, becoming emotional again when he saw his future stepdad, who's 42 years old. And it says the couple met online. And she says that her son has become less introverted since getting close to his stepdad, which that's just wonderful, guys, that he gets along, that they get along. Anyway, so this first look, there's a video out there, I believe it's on TikTok, and it has more than 7.6 million views on TikTok and other social media platforms. A surreal and humbling experience for the pair. Just wonderful. As a mom, you want to share your kid with the world, and now people can see what I see. Oh my gosh. It was the most beautiful moment. And that's about it, guys. Isn't that it's just a warm, wonderful, happy story. So guys, that's about it for today. Let me know what you guys are working on, please, because I love that. I like to find out. And remember, if you have Lady Creole and you want to diamond paint, we can diamond paint together. Just let me know, and I'll, we can contact each other. And so I will continue working with this, and I'll probably go downstairs and have a bowl of Frosted Flakes, which I shouldn't, but I am sort of hungry. So yeah. And so I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the night. This video obviously will come out tomorrow in the morning. And I hope you guys enjoy it. And thank you very much for always listening to my ramblings. And so good night, everyone. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.